It looks like you don't have ladders. Yeah, it's only up there. That's why you need extensions. Alright, let's start from here then. Okay, that's having to remember all of the... Need to get to the top of that, don't we? I think I might have done it the wrong way. Was it C to loosen it? Ah, there we go. I remember. Oh, Winston's talking to me. You're not in the, you know, locked up in the fridge yet. Haven't got in anyone's way like you used to. Oh, I'm so happy I upgraded everything. Yeah, it's probably front we're not going to get to, are we? We'll have to move it again to get to the front. Just wanted to get to bits I couldn't get to down there. But yeah, we'll loosen it again. It's been so long since I've been on Power Wash. And I used to do it on like a Tuesday or Wednesday morning. Massive cheapskate. I'm gonna have to seriously, now we've done them, I'm gonna have to look at what we're doing by next week. Was it crouch? Oh no, that's it. Right. Dumb. Really probably... Are we still crouched? No, that's stood up. Okay, that's stood up. E. That's the long one. That's not the extra long extension. I just call it extension. I do love simulator games though. They are fun to play. Just keep yourself distracted when you need it. Oh, nope. I keep pressing C for crouch and I'm like, that is not... It's not C to crouch. It's C for freedom! Not a bad chill out after 2 horror games. I did enjoy Crimson Snow and Choo Choo Charles though. They were good fun to play. Maybe a short extension to get into the crevice of it all. Yes, get into your crevice. Yes. Kiefer's bar is in Rome, right? Oh, was it Italy? Oh, Rome is in Italy. And all I know is that it was, were they in Sector 7? In Midgar, Kiefer's bar. Yes! I can't figure out what, like, I'm trying to get back into swing of things and I'm like, oh, I don't like this way. Oh, I don't like that way. When one of them was to toggle it, I can't remember. You had C, G, X, C. That's that one. That's that. That's to change it. Tab's that. Yeah, I can't remember how you twist it around. Twist his dick! Then again, I still need to get all the DLCs for... I should have just done that instead of getting that really awful game. Is, you know, it's payday. Treat myself to a Power Wash House Flipper DLC. But then again, I've gone from getting my chest piece finished next week to 2 more tattoos this Friday I'm getting. So, all my money's disappearing into tattoos again. What a surprise. I'm getting some my own drawings of the flash sheet that I did of all the Plague Doctors. I'm getting a cute little like animal style Plague Doctor, and I'm getting Eileen the Crow from Bloodborne in the style of flash sheets that I drew. Seem to like getting my own artwork tattooed on me. My facts are on the page of 400. Like, girl, you are like, look at the mansion you own. You can afford to pay me more than that. Like, serious. You know all the shit you find and sell and whatnot? Cheapskate. Like me, Lara Croft, you cheapskate. Like, a part of me's like, I want to get my sewing machine out, but my God, that'd be loud down the microphone. I won't be able to be on the sewing machine because of how loud it is. While streaming to you guys. The shit on my iPad as well, though. All the drawings I've been doing recently, the emotes I'm trying to get better at. I just like designing things. It's like designing things. I don't think I could ever be a tattooist though with that because I have a tremor, I constantly shake, so I won't be able to be a tattooist. Which sucks because that'd be like a dream job. Well, I say that, but my God, like the fact that they don't get any peace or quality time to themselves because even when they try and have a break, you just get them idiots online going, like they'll comment on your picture after you're having like a nice out with family and friends and finally getting a day off, and it's like, can you reply to me? I want to book in a sit-in. And I'm like, no, it's their day off. Let them have it. Oh, can you reply to me? Like, piss off. Let me have a day off. I don't know what I'm going to do when I finish. Maybe get the iPad out. Maybe lay in bed. With a glass of wine. Get the iPad out. Start doing some more drawings. Or in the living room because there's actually better stuff to watch through apps on PlayStation than there is on our smart TV. Apparently our smart TV has all these apps that we've never heard of. But only has YouTube and Netflix. Doesn't have Disney. Doesn't have Amazon Prime. Like every time somebody's like, get a smart TV, they're fantastic. I get one, and it's just shit. With a console, no, there isn't. I think the only reason I want a smart TV is in the bedroom or a Fire Stick. I'd be happy with a Fire Stick, to be honest. Just so I can watch Prime and Disney and stuff like that, and other than just sticking to YouTube and Netflix, because Netflix half the time. I want to cancel it because half the time there's no ever on. Like, all the movies I seem to enjoy are on Amazon Prime. Then again, I could finish after I've done this and put Fifth Element on again. I would watch that movie over and over again. I'm so happy I bought it. Yeah, I'm glad they're putting an end to that because that is a mistake. That was dumb what they were going to do. Like, I share my account with my mum. But it's not like it's the same account. We upgraded to the, you know, £11 a month account share so me and her can share each other's account. Because it's a joint account I have with my mum, my Netflix. What's the point if you're going to just stop it? You might as well just stick to a £5 a month then, aren't you, really? That's two large corporations receding their greedy shit in as many months. Yeah, there is. Was the coast as well, weren't there? Like you said, it's the corporations, the bigwigs and the money grabbers that get involved and ruin everything. And who's the people that suffer for it? The ones that actually do the hard work to keep things going. Like you're a multi-billion company and you want more money. This is the issue. Like, I know some people, like, they'll get all this money and they'll help people out, like the way Markiplier does it or Mr. Beast does it. And they'll help other people out or, you know, because they keep just getting money raking in. The issue is when it's big corporations and people like that, some people like that just turn into dragons. So all they want is more money so they can just hoard it in offshore accounts and just hoard it like a dragon. And there's no need for it. Once you've got enough money to live, even if it's like 100 million or $1 billion, you don't need any more money. Netflix is a lot more forgivable because they didn't argue after subscriptions started vanishing. Yeah, there was a better version or like maybe a newer updated version of D&D. Not like ripping them off completely, but finding a way where they can do it. Bring something back into the community for the role-playing fans. Especially the ones that don't like playing video games and stuff like that and like prefer role-playing games like that. But then again, you got Warhammer as well, haven't you? So... Oh, is that the same people? I don't know who owns Warhammer, so... There are several TTRPGs making updates or making new systems. That's fair. I'm going to say, can't have a whole community just completely, like, just... have the whole livelihoods taken from them. Because there's some people that in there, like Critical Role, that actually get paid for playing D&D and stuff like that. They're making money for it with it. It's absolute madness, to be honest. But that's what happens when people get money mad. They become dragons. They want more money. They hoard it instead of, you know, hoard it. Become absolute full-on dragons. It's like you don't even need all this. You're just greedy now and just hoarding it. Just sucks for the ones that like were Twitch streaming and, you know, actually making a living other than Critical Role, like the smaller streamers that were making a living out of it, playing D&D on Twitch. They haven't said it. They haven't said it outright because I'm pretty sure that they're still contracted with Wizards. I'm surprised that contract hasn't been sliced. But then again, I've noticed like a few of them couldn't really say much on Twitter because of being contracted with Wizards. So they had to be quiet about it or like try and post an opinion that's not too harsh. Ugh. I'm ready to put the heating on though once I finish this stream and just curl up. Get a nice glass of wine and a movie or something. I just need a little me time. I just need a little free time. Yeah, Cabal Press is about to release a system or at the end of the month. Or at least play a test version. Oh. Fair. I said just have to wait and see, won't we? See what happens. Basically the whole like you're nothing without me, you've got nothing without me kind of relationship. And it's like, there is plenty of options without you, mate. There's always ways to start new things and make new things without you. And make some of it. Yeah, they fucked themselves. Oh god, they have. I think even when it's warm in this flat, the reason I'm cold all the time as well, like even with heating on, is because I'm right next to windows and the windows are open panel. So it's absolutely freezing where I'm sat because you constantly got the breeze that keeps blowing through the window, cracks of the window. It's like again, like it's that cold, my nose won't stop. I can't wait for it to warm up. I know it's not long now, we've got next month. And it's going to be nice, and it's going to be actually just before spring, when me and Pixel go away on our break into the Yorkshire Dales. It's weird though when you sat there and you grow up your whole life in Yorkshire and you live next at Peak District, and yeah, I used to go camping like in a tent and stuff and go walking in the Yorkshire Dales, but I never once thought to, you know, actually go and hire a lodge out for a holiday that, you know, in the Yorkshire Dales. Never thought to do that. And it's even funnier where we've booked it. It's not only just an hour and a half away from where we live. It's really close to my family because my family live on that side of Yorkshire. And my family live in that part of Yorkshire, in the Yorkshire Dales. So, like, where we're going is where one of my aunties live. Then maybe a 20-minute drive is my uncle. Then then you know, you drive the other way maybe like 20 to 30 minutes. There's my grandparents. It's where my mum grew up is where we're going as well. Like my whole family live in the countryside of the Yorkshire Dales where we're going. And Pixel like, yeah, let's like we're still just gonna do it to, you know, run away and just me and you have our time. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna plan. We're on a romantic getaway. I'm not really going to plan to go see my family, am I? I can do that another time. It's either that or where the company's base is up in that part of Yorkshire. It's nice to be in a vaguely familiar place. So, yeah, it is. Because we've never done this before. We decided to go stay local. So we were looking at, like, you know, Nottingham. We were looking at Derbyshire and obviously Yorkshire. If we like it and we really do enjoy it, it only cost us, for 2 people for 4 days, it only cost about £400. And so we've still got loads left on our holiday vouchers. So if we like it, we can book another one that's local and nearby. Then we can book one maybe around Christmas time for one that's like all the way up in Scotland. Like we could, for that price, you can do like a few days or like a week in Scotland. Yeah, out in nature. Like, yeah, it's actually really cheap. We booked, obviously, like, you know, 30 days in advance. It was a lot cheaper than booking like a year in advance. And we're going Monday to Friday because obviously you got weekends as well. The kids are and people bring their families, so... But we made sure it's in the middle of nowhere, just away from everyone, and even the possible chance of the chance of just having no neighbours or anything like that. And I think it also helps is like the fact it's local and you're making your own food. It's going to be no different to being at home. You're buying your own food shopping for that couple of days. You're cooking your own food. You're just going to be in the middle of nowhere. You want to go out for a meal? They've got a local town that you can go for a meal in. So it's going to be like no different to being at home, just away from everyone in solitude. So during the day, I'm going to go in the hot tub. During the night, I am going to be in the hot tub all the time. Obviously, Pixel wanted one with a barbecue, but... God, he sounded so like his dad yesterday. We were booking it, and his dad did that when they were booking Portugal. He was so excited with the barbecue we're going to have. And obviously, we've had to move villas, and the barbecue's not as good, but as soon as we saw one of them, he was like, oh, look, a barbecue. And I'm like, what are you going to do with that barbecue? We're not even going to touch it, are. But yeah, we've got a lot to do this year, because I've got Bullet a few days before that. And then we've got that. Then there's Avril Lavigne and Ginger. I have to stop in Manchester, so I had to book 2 days because day after Avril Lavigne is Game Grumps, so I'm staying 2 nights in Manchester. 1 night with my mum and 1 night with Pixel. We've got Portugal, we've got Turkey. He's got all these gigs. I'd rather if it comes with a barbecue and use a proper barbecue instead of like a throwaway or portable one. Like, I know me and Pixel are obviously trained. We know what we're doing when it comes to, like, lighting barbecues up in, like, when you're out in the, you know, in the Peak District and stuff like that. Like, he did cadets training. I grew up with a family camping, and I was camping every weekend in the Peak District. But the idiots that end up setting fire to the whole place because they don't know what they're doing half at time, I just tend to avoid them. Part of me is thinking, though, with the rest of that money, like me and him were like, oh, do we do city breaks? Do we go with the rest of them vouchers? Do we go city breaks? Do we just do a break what we're going to now? And I was like, do we go to Ireland? And we go to Ireland with them vouchers? Because Ireland shouldn't be too expensive. Oh, has it been doing it for a while? I've obviously not noticed. It's normally Pixel's YouTube we're on, so, because he's the one that watches all the YouTube videos, and I just, obviously, I watch them with him, but when I'm not with him, I think the only time I use YouTube is for my Twitch streams. I prefer my streaming services like Prime and stuff like that to watch stuff. Or TikTok. I can just go on the TikTok thing for about 6 hours. And to be honest, he's so technologically dense, he probably needs it. Yeah, I have an ad blocker. I have an ad blocker too. So I don't get ads anywhere. But when you're on PlayStation and you're on phone and stuff like that, or, you know, you're screen sharing through your phone with Spotify. Well, then again, with I can get student discount with YouTube. I just chose to get student discount with Spotify instead. So I'm technically still a student, even though I'm having a year break. Come on, stop switching it off. She demands exciting standards from herself and others, but she'll pay you shit to clean her place. She'll pay you no. She's a cheapskate. Your legs are cold too. Wrap them up. Unless they are still cold if you're wrapped up. Been it washed for a while though. I got chocolate on it. It was a blanket the hospital gave me, and I just kept it, and now it's become my granny blanket. Because it's just like it's warm, but my God, it's ugly, and it's an ugly colour. Like this awful pale blue. And they're like, it's my granny blanket, I'm attached to it now. To be honest, at least I've got, like, you know, the best power washer in the game for this, because my God, this would took piss with the downgrades. Again, I don't think I've got everything on my other game. I haven't got all the extensions and everything because obviously I remember before like I started different games. I just upgraded to the better power washer. It's a shame that Happy Game was a flop and it just made no sense, weren't there? I'm gonna have to really just start looking at other horror games. Or just other games in general, because it don't have to just be horror games. I wanted to do a few horrors because it were a while, weren't it? Oh, you're done. Right, you. Ooh. Ah, there we go. That's why. Thought as much. Tally ho. Oh, better. Yeah, bitch. How weird it'd be to be laying down. Must be a weird, not a comfortable angle. Oh, there we go. It's not like you have to be there long, is it? You can get moved back over here. Oh! Well, hi. There we go. You did it anyway. Right, start from this wall then. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. It'll be bedtime by the time I'm done. To be awkward, didn't you? Had to have all these fancy shapes just to make it look good. At least you don't have to get it like 100% before it's just like, oh yeah, you know, like, this is now complete and done. You're like, oh, okay. You know, I had a little bit left to do, but okay. If you say so. And like when I first played this game and I had to get every nook and cranny. No. It's been that long, you just like, you get to stage, just like, I don't care. To say this is one of the best headsets, like, you know, that I was recommended. Because they last a while. They do cut out and like make my audio really quiet in my headset quite a lot. Are you gonna? Yeah, you're gonna flash too. Yeah. Patty. But baby, I don't care. I would hate a job like this in real life, though. My God. Especially like the kind of pay you get as well. You should be getting more than $400 for this place. Someone turn around to me, when can you clean this? And all of this for £400. I tell them to get stuff. I keep saying I can't wait for this cold to be over, but as soon as spring hits, it'll go from a cold to hay fever. So it's never ending. It'll turn into hay fever by spring. Well, I'm living off antihistamines and probably gonna have to get some from eBay. Because I need that many. I'm on them like every day throughout spring and summer. It's like, even went to Turkey last year and I was like, oh, I don't need them. We got taken to this place called, I think it was Pamukkale. And it's this massive mountain with like salt on it where you can go in like salt springs. It's got a Roman city on it. They were cutting the grass. This was dry grass. It was brown. So it weren't even like, you know, like green grass. And oh my God, my eyes went puffy. My eyes were streaming. It was the first ever time I have ever had hay fever abroad in my life. It was horrible, like full on fanny eyes as well. Like tar body, you know, because I don't suffer with hay fever enough at home. I've got to go away on holiday and have it follow me. Because I didn't have this issue didn't happen in Egypt. And we were in Egypt after Turkey as well. And Egypt is obviously a lot hotter than Turkey. It didn't happen there. It's never happened in Spain, Bulgaria, America, any places that I've been to. It's never happened other than Turkey. I'm definitely going to have to get prepped to some antihistamines next month. Since we're going to be in the middle of the Yorkshire Dales. Where there is a lot of grass. And if it's cut, I'm going to be dead. It's cut grass. I might just need to stop going outdoors and just like dedicate my life full time to streaming. Possibly they have a type of plant you're allergic to. I'm thinking it's the grass because it happens every time you cut grass. If it's dry or if it's wet grass, I end up with fanny eyes. I end up with the worst allergic reaction with the hay fever ever. Like for me, My throat gets puffy. My eyes I can't see. My eyes are watery and really puffy. It's like if I sit on grass, I've got to have a blanket or I've got to be fully clothed because I end up in a rash. I think I'm just allergic to grass. Which sucks because, you know, UK is 90% covered in it. It used to be awful when I was a kid. And like kids are rolling about in the grass and playing and you're there like, yeah, you do that, then you end up in a full-on rash. Citrusine dry hot cover is what I take. No other pill works for me. They don't work for me anymore. I'm having to go to pharmacy grade stuff, and you can get pharmacy grade antihistamines online. So I'm tempted just to go on there. And I mean legally, before anyone asks, you can legally get them online. So I am tempted to give them a try. Yeah, pharmacy grade. Yeah, sorry, I saw the name and I was like, no, that's Pritzies or that Piriton I'm thinking of, isn't it? Sorry, I got that word mixed up with that Piriton stuff or whatever it is that you buy in shops for allergies. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Yeah, I think I need to get pharmacy grade ones. They're the only ones that work for me. Oh, fair enough. I don't know. I just get given antihistamines. Don't know what kind they are. I just get given them and the next I can breathe. Normally the ones I get given are pharmacy ones. I'm gonna have a look. I'll try and remember the ones that you get. They're the non-drowsy ones, I can imagine, because obviously with you driving and stuff, you've got to get the non-drowsy ones. I can't be dealing with any more drowsy medication. Like I take some at night that make me absolutely sleepy and wappy, and it's horrible. It's like you're extremely fatigued. I can't deal with drowsy ones. Yeah, non-drowsy. I'll have to keep an eye out on that name then. Because I know a lot of people with hay fever just stock up, don't they, for spring and summer. Get ready for it. Yay! To looking forward to the things that make your life a misery, but you want to be out with it. You got like 10 boxes a couple of years ago. Might have to let me know where you got them from. Because I'd rather go somewhere that's, you know, trusted and safe. Oh, Amazon. All right. Nice. I shall have a look. Oh, that's all done. Oh my God, it's all done. Right. Now. That's it for now. That is it for now. Oh, because it's 11:15. But to be honest, 4 hours and 5 minutes is a good stream, though, I think. That's a good stream. We've done good. It's that cold in my house. I'm getting pins and needles, so I think I need to put some heating on. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there tonight. All right. Well, thanks for the guys that have popped in and said hi and watched me stream. Thank you for Little Dragon as always, sticking at streams and staying. Okay, I'll have a look. I'll put that in my wish list so I know to remember. Right. So see you in a bit, Black Dragon. Take care. See you in a bit, everyone. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.